Snipe Squad, what is going on? Back again. It is your boy Sniper Jones, and I am back with another video for your head top. Shout out to everybody in that Snipe Squad for coming through as always, man. I just want to thank you guys for always tuning in and just keeping it real with your boy as always. Now, for my giveaway winners of the Rejuvenator video, I'm so sorry I have not sent out those packages, but I've been super busy and I promise to get those out ASAP. Now, I will be at SneakerCon Cleveland. I know I have not been announcing it as much. I just been having so much stuff going on. SneakerCon Cleveland, I will be there and I'm super excited because I will be back home in the city. Anyways, man, today's video is on the newest and the most upcoming Yeezy 350 V2s. As soon as I think Kanye is finally done with the 350 V2, he decides to come back with not just one pair, bro. Not just two pair, oh no, not even just two. He decided to come out with 3 new colorways. And I know what y'all already thinking. Why does he keep coming out with the 350 V2 model? To be completely honest, I'm starting to ask that same question myself. I have to be honest. Now, I do have a lot of 350s in my collection. It's a super dope shoe to me and it's very, very comfortable. But at the end of the day, man, you just want something new out of Kanye. You want something new out of the whole Yeezy model. The 700 is doing great right now. And no, I did not like these inertias at all. I thought these was absolutely terrible. But I mean, the black pair that's dropping on the 26 is great, and I love the wave runners and the mauves, and even the static 700s was great. So the 700 is actually becoming better than the 350 in my opinion. Obviously Adidas and obviously Kanye is not yet finished with the 350 model, and it is official that 3 new pairs will be coming out, man. 3 entirely new pairs. I want to know, how do you guys feel about the 350 model? Are you tired of it? I know what the YouTubers think. I talk to YouTubers all the time. I talk to my peers a lot about the 350 model, and we always talking about, is it dying? Is it dead? Or should they just come up with an entire new thing? I mean, to be completely honest, the 500s, I mean, like, these don't really, a lot of people don't go slap crazy for these, but honestly, they're the most comfortable. I have these, and I also have the utility blacks, and like I said, in my opinion, the 500s are the most comfortable. So to be honest, Kanye is coming at us with different looks, but at the end of the day, this 350 model is where it needs to switch up, man. It just has to be different. But with that being said, guys, 3 colorways will be dropping, man. You have the clay, you have the true form, and last but not least, you have the hyperspace. Now, guys, even though I said publicly and I said a few times the 350 is kind of getting ran down a little bit, I can't lie, it is a few sneakers out of this pack that I would like to have. Now, for my people out there who would like to have your hands on a pair of these sneakers as well, it might be hard getting certain pairs because not all pairs are supposed to be releasing in the US. And you already know that means exclusivity, and you should already know that means a little bit more bread, to be completely honest. Now, the pair that I'm seeing everybody grow towards is the clay, right? So Yeezy is coming out with this 350, this clay 350, as you guys see right here behind me. It's like a salmon colorway, and one thing I did like about this 350 that he did add it was, if you look at the static, where's the static? Okay, cool. So if you look at the static V2, of course you see that translucent swipe going throughout the entire upper of the shoe, and all 3 of these sneakers include this feature. Now, this is the only 350 at this moment until the next release date that has this translucent feature on the uppers, but I'm super excited that he decided to reincorporate that in the newer releases because I actually like that a lot. So the clay colorway is like a salmon type colorway. It has like a few different pieces, a few different colors that's a tad bit off, but we all know that Kanye is very popular and very known for coming at us with crazy colorways. Go back to any of the Yeezy models, he really does not use basic colors like your red, blue, green, orange. He uses weird colors, bro. Like beluga orange and semi-frozen yellow and solar red. Like, there's never like that clear base color other than, I guess, like the bread Yeezys, and it's only a tad bit of red on that, so I guess if you want to take that, you can. But if you look at any of the Yeezy colorways, he really does not use like a regular color. Even the 700s, you got the mauves, they got brown, like a washed black, and freaking lime green. So it's not a surprise to me that these colorways are kind of out there. The clay pair will be releasing in the US, so for everybody who wanted to go after these, you will have your chance to go after these. Now, as far as the release date, man, it has been very confusing to keep up with the release date of these sneakers because they keep moving around. Now, the last time I checked, and I have to say that because a lot of people watch these videos later on, they don't watch them when they first drop, and things change. When it comes to sneaker releases, they always get moved around. The last time I checked, the release date for these sneakers was March 16th. It can change, it may stay the same, I can't put a finger on it. But this clay pair will definitely be releasing in the US, so for you guys who want that shoe, this is probably going to be your best shot. If you live in the US, this will probably be the sneaker that you should aim for, because you have your best shot at getting that shoe because it's going to be sold here. Me personally, I like this shoe out the pack. It's a weird salmon color, and a lot of you guys might not like it as much, but at the end of the day, man, it's a lot of weird sneakers behind me in the collection, and I think that that's a 350 colorway that I don't have, and I think it'll add a little bit flavor to the collection. Now, honestly, I probably wouldn't wear it a bunch of times, or I won't get a bunch of wears out of it, but at the end of the day, I do like the flavor, and I do like some styles you can wear with that sneaker, so maybe I'll try to put my bid in. More than likely, I'm gonna try to put my bid in for a pair. Now, next up, we have the Yeezy 350 V2 True Form, and in my opinion, this is the one that I don't like that much, to be completely honest. The colors just do not work for me. They just don't. If you look at it closely, it kind of just looks like it has the same sesame upper as the sesame, and it just has that translucent 3M stripe on the side with a few different colors working throughout the shoe that just do not work for me. This is the pair that I would easily pass on in this collection. I know a lot of you guys like that the most, but it just does not work for me. I know the way I rock sneakers, I know the way I try to put my fist together. I don't think it'll be something that I would wear. Now, of course, this too will be sold for the retail price of $220, and this pair will be pretty limited, and it's supposed to be only sold in Europe and Africa. Now, we all know that you can probably get your hand on a pair of these if you know somebody, or maybe when the resellers get their hands on it, it will definitely migrate over, but they're supposed to be limited and it's supposed to be sold only in Europe and Africa, so we'll see how that goes, man. You can never really be too sure on things like that, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna live and die by what I've been reading up on and all the information that I looked up on this sneaker. I would like y'all opinion on this shoe, because y'all hear what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is like the worst out of the group. If I had to rank it, this would definitely be the last pair. And last but finally not least, out of that pack, we have the Yeezy HYPERSPACE 350 V2, and this is my favorite out the pack. This is absolutely my favorite, bro. As y'all can see, it's simple, it's clean, I like it a lot. It's a lot of ways you can rock this, there's a lot of ways you can style it, but this too will be only selectively sold in certain countries. I'm sorry, I almost said states. So the information that I've been reading is saying that these are only supposed to be sold in Asia and Australia, but just like those True Forms, man, I honestly think that they will migrate over to the US. I do think you'll have to pay a little bit more bread because of the simple fact that the US was not the primary selling point, so you probably are more than likely going to pay an extra few dollars. With that being said, right, would that make Yeezys back popping? Like the 350 V2 model is dying in resale value. If you look on StockX, man, you can get pairs for almost retail now. And that is crazy because, bro, when these first came out, when the semi-frozen yellows came out, these were being resold for almost thousands of dollars. Like before the restock came and everybody was able to get their pair, almost thousands of dollars. And the actual Zebra 350s were sold for thousands of dollars. I know somebody who missed out on the first release, a friend of mine, and paid $1,200 for the Zebra V2. And think about that, bro. Like they restocked on these like twice, and now they're sitting on StockX and Go for about like retail or maybe $100 above retail, and the only difference is the back stripe or the back tab is not like that dark milkish yellow. So it's crazy to think where the Yeezy V2 is going. The resale value is down, guys, and to be completely honest, man, I think that has a lot to do with why the hype is going down. But if they're supposed to be limiting pairs like the True Forms, and if they're supposed to be limiting pairs like the HYPERSPACE, I know for a fact, if they're as limited as I've been reading up on, it's going to be, you're going to have to pay that extra money. You know, you're going to have to pay the extra few dollars to get that shoe. And with that being said, when the resale goes up, so does the hype. Would this pack bring back the Yeezy 350 V2 hype, or is it too late? Now, me personally, I said on multiple occasions, I don't even think that the Yeezy V2 is dead. I just think it's very accessible. And I also would say, if you are a Yeezy guy, or if you were one of those guys who don't own a pair and you always wanted a pair, there's still people out there who don't have their pair, stack up right now. Stack up right now. It reminds me of Jordan Brand like last year or a year before last, when just everything was sitting. And I told people, like, listen, get what you can, because next year, actually it was the year that Adidas did better than Jordan Brand. I don't know if y'all remember that. I believe it was like 2017, I believe was the year that Adidas surpassed Jordan in sales. And when that happened, I knew the following year that Jordan would come strong. And as y'all can see, Jordan Brand dominated 2018, and as it's looking, Jordan Brand is going to continue to dominate in 2019. 2018, they dominated by collabs with Off-White, just all types of great things, man. Bringing out retro pairs that we love like Black Cement 3s and so many more. Same way with Yeezy, same thing with Adidas. Adidas is doing bad right now and their sales are growing even worse. If you want the human races, go for them now, bro. They retail. If you want the Yeezys, go for them now. They right above retail, because I do believe in due time, just like everything else, it will go back to a point where they're hard to get. And if you can get your hands on this stuff now, I would absolutely say go for it. Just like last year, man, or the year before last, like every Jordan release was sitting, just about every single pair. And I told people, man, like, hey, go for those, pick them up, because it's gonna be a point where you can't get them. And even though now you got your sitters every now and then, but they start coming out the gate with the Off-White nobody was able to get their hands on, not for resale nobody was able to get their hands on, people still didn't get Concourse, and it was like 1.2 million pairs. So trust me guys, it will go full circle. It will be a time where Adidas definitely makes its way back. I won't say that they'll take over Jordan brand again, but they'll definitely hit a point to where they're respectable and the resale value will definitely go up in the future. So that's pretty much my take on the newest up and coming Yeezy 350 V2s. Please let me know how you guys feel about the up and coming releases of Adidas this year. Are you tired of the 350? Are you looking forward to these releases? And if so, which ones are you looking forward to and which ones can you really go without? It is your boy Sniper Jones. I appreciate y'all for tuning in as always, man. And until next time, you know I can't leave without saying, everybody want to be famous, but who really putting in that work though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.